Welcome back to another video. Today we are going to focus on getting the rough plumbing into the bus. There are a few things in the bus that need some water, one of them being the outdoor shower, the indoor shower, the bathroom sink, the toilet in the bathroom, where the washer and dryer are going to go, the sink for the kitchen area, and the hot water heater. Now to get started, the first thing I wanted to do was to add these clips along the side of the bus so that we had a spot for all of the water lines to attach to, then just have the water lines loose behind the walls. The easiest thing to do when attaching these clips was to pre-drill the holes into the metal and then widen the holes in the clips so I could attach them using these screws. I put two, one for the hot water and one for the cold water where I wanted the lines to actually run. So here is the one side. This is going to be behind the kitchen of all the lines, of all the clips installed up to the hot water heater. So these are the fittings that I used, and it was very easy to attach these fittings using these clips. Then I bought a special pair of pliers to crimp all the clips together. We started with attaching some of the pipe to the hot water heater, the cold and the hot, and we wanted to make these runs to go along the side of the bus where it was going to the actual kitchen sink. The easiest thing to do was to put the clips on the hose, put the hose on the attachments, and then use these pliers to crimp down the actual clips so they held. Here are the lines going from the hot water heater up along the side of the bus going to the kitchen sink. And at the end of these two lines, I attached two valves so that we could turn on and off the water where it was going to the kitchen sink. The next thing I did was attach the black clips to the other side of the bus where we were going to run the lines on that side. The first thing I started with was the outdoor shower, since this was at the end of the run. I did the same thing with attaching the clips and the pipe where I needed to. Here you can see me attaching the line that's going to go to the actual toilet. I didn't actually put a valve on the end of that because I'm not sure exactly where the toilet is going to be placed. Alright, so we have right there the hot water line and the cold water line. The cold one is marked with C, goes along the back. There's the two for the sink right there. The cold water will go down and go to the flush for the black tank. There we have the hot and the colds for the washer dryer. Back there, the hot and the cold that come up for the shower. And they run down there. And then right on this side, we need to tee them so that they can go along here over to the hot water heater. So the plan is to come out of the tank here, and there'll be a little filter there, go into the pump, the accumulator, and it'll make its way down here, around, up here, and then right here will be the water filter, and that will go into the main water line right there. So going into the water filter here, it is 3/4 inch, and then coming out is 1/2 inch. After that, I built a mounting bracket that's going to be housed underneath the bed in the back so that it was in a sturdy position to attach the water lines to it. So it's a little tough to see, so I didn't put the line here because we still have to anchor this. It'll go into the pump, accumulator, there's a check valve there, that'll go up, and that'll go into the filter. And then the same thing where it comes out from the city water here, check valve, that goes in the filter, and then the filter out and to the water supply. There are a few things left, and that is one that's hooking up the vents from the two tanks here, and that'll vent out to there, and then hooking up the fill, the gravity fill, which will go from right there, and it will go into the top of this tank right here. But besides testing the system, we got all the lines run, we have all the valves on that we need to, and all the stops that we need to for lines that we're not gonna actually complete right now. With that being said, we're pretty much done with this project, and I will see you guys in the next video.